This is the main screen, as you would well know. You've set up your registration and you've got a nice style in there, and you've set up your voices, but the voices don't sound too good. So first thing you can do is to go into the mixing console, and there you can adjust the various volumes, but the most important one here is the pan pot. This enables you to separate your voices, one to the left and another to the right, if we get it going right. Now that will give the clarinet on the left and the strings on the right. Okay, we've done that. We tab across the filters, harmonic content, you can play with those. Now, the tuning. If you're not happy with things, you can take the octave up or down. The pitch bend range, sometimes on the guitars, I'll take that right up to 12. And the portamento time, not to worry about it. We go across to the effects, and you can get the reverb. This is the reverberation for hall 1. You can set up the reverberation, which makes your sound quite nice. The chorus will give it a reasonable amount of depth in the sound. Equalizer, I always keep my equalizer on Tyros MS4 because that's the speakers I use. The compressor, I keep that on the MSO4, and that's it. But your voices still sound crappy. They just are not right. So, what do? Press the direct access and come across and press the DSP. Now, straight away, the DSP will show up on the bottom here. Well, you can try those, but you'll notice up here we've got type. So we press the type, we change. Wow. You can adjust all of these to the things that you think you may need. So by tabbing up, you have the reverb block. We've got it on hall 1. Now, you can go right up to a basic hall, a light hall, ballad hall, a piano hall. Now these are all kind of little church halls, school halls, or whatever. As you come down hall 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, you'll find that the halls get bigger. Then you've got a hall medium and a hall large. And then atmospheric hall, vocal hall. You can change all these. And as you can see, as I tab down through them, there's lots and lots and lots. Now you're under the stage, the various stage ones. In a tunnel, in a canyon, in a basement, large hall, medium hall, warm room, white room. Oh, there's so many. But that is just purely for the reverberation. Step down to the chorus. Now we've got your various delays. You've got chorus in there, and let's run this one right back up to the top. Chorus 1. You can change these so that you have your flanger, different variations, phaser, once again, different variations, pitch change. You can change the pitch of the things as you're going along. The rotary speaker. Now you can add your rotary speakers in here, many of them. All you have to do is to tab down and say rotary speaker 2, 3, 4, and keep going on down a two-way rotary speaker. You can add the tremolo, and there are various 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 variations on the tremolo. Your spatial, that's your auto pan, and you can actually make one for your own self, the user. Okay, we'll run right back up to the top of that column again, and right back up to the top is Hall, and you come down now to your DSP1. Oh, now you've got the parts in here which you have in your mixing console. There's a rhythm 1, rhythm 2, bass, and you can give each one of these a particular thing, particular sound which you want. Once again, you cross the echo. Now, this is one where people have asked, you press the piano key and the piano goes boing, 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 and it echoes through for about 4 or 5 times. Press the key, it goes boing, 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 boing. And to me, that is really, really annoying. When you come down further, you have tempo echo, which will echo in the tempo. Once again, that's an annoyance for me. I keep well clear of that. But experiment with them. Now that's on your delay. Go to your karaoke, and you've got various karaoke sections. Into the chorus, various chorus settings, and we're only looking at DSP1. Okay. Let's get down to DSP2, and again, you've got quite a variation on that. Once you've decided on what you like, and you've had to listen to it, and sound is a matter of opinion. Your sound is what you want. The sound that I make, you might think, oh, that's terrible, but never mind. Parameters. There we are. You have the parameters there, your delay time, which you can change, and just reading through those. But once you get everything there, you can save it, and you can save it to whatever you like. You know, you save it to your user 1, user 2, so that you can come back to it any time. I'm going to exit from that one and go back to this, and I'm going to exit from that, and that's because we pressed the type. Okay, now I'm going to press the direct access and the harmony echo button. Now this is the one which basically sets up and makes the interesting noises. You can have a standard duet, standard trio, or a full chord. You notice they're coming up in here? I find a country duet's nice, a country trio's okay. But once again, you have to look at these, and down below here is that damnable echo. This is the one which will give you boing, 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 boing. And when that is embedded in a registration, it is so annoying. For me, it's so annoying. However, up to you if you like it. And then, of course, there's the trill. Now, you can assign these to auto, which means that it will take over all the voices. You can come down to multi, so you can pick your ones, but this will give you R1, R2. Now, the wonderful part about that is, let's go back up to the top. If you use a full chord and you set this on R2, and you've got allegro strings or butter strings on your voice R2, if you've got a saxophone on R1, butter strings on R2, then what this will do will give you a alternative melody. It's a kind of a descant. which is a slightly different tune. You really have to get used to it, but you will find that as you play the notes, it will give you an alternative thing, so it sounds like a descant. You can turn the chord note on, and you've got your touch limit. I never use the touch because with guitars, it makes them so quiet. You don't need the touch on organ, and I play mainly on organ sounds. If you really want to play it as a piano, fair enough, you play it as a piano and put the touch on. But I never put it on because I find it makes some of the voices so quiet. Okay, let's go through the harmony echo. Now we'll leave it on that one. And once again go to our direct access, and this time go to the variations. And there are all your variations on your effects. So, the exercise, seeing that there is so much variation in there, you run through and put on a voice that you like. For instance, you can put on a saxophone or a clarinet and run through all these things. When you consider what you have in here, for instance, you've got reverb, you've got the chorus, you've got DSP 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 9, and that's it. So you've got 9 there, plus chorus and reverb. So that's 11 parts in there. Then you have these parts all in here, lots of them. You can count them up if you like, but when you multiply that by those numbers, you've got an awful lot. When you come down there, you've got another load in here, which goes with your chorus. So it's a matter of setting the thing up, playing with it, and getting on with whatever you want to do. Once you've set it up, you must put it to your registration. So if I press button 1, you'll notice that I've got it set up for my chorus in the category, and chorus 6 in there. Next one should stay the same, because that's what I wanted to do. Exit from that, exit from that. Now if I was to change the registration to another one, let's see, this one here. No, I'm not going to change that. Now, press. And we've got Schlager Polka on there. And press. And that brings up what I've got down here. And of course you can have a look at the type, which hasn't altered very much, but it does alter it. You can set it up, and that's what I've got from mine. Oh, that's too loud. Okay, so that's an introduction to the DSP and the variations by going through the mixing console and balancing all the things up, and you make the things sound just like you want to. If you take a clarinet or a saxophone out of the box, in other words, exactly what it starts off with, as Yamaha put it out before you even touch the keyboard, you'll find it sounds, look, it's got no feeling to it. But once you add a chorus to it, it'll give it a bit of depth. You add a bit of reverb to it, and that gives it some body, and then you can do the variations on there. So that amounts to my little spiel on whatever it is. Okay?